What's going on, guys? This is the Too Young podcast, and today, boys, we're gonna have our first guest on. We're gonna have my boy Thomas on. We're just gonna go over some Backlash reviews, as well as he's gonna give me his top 5 list of the best current wrestlers in today's era. And this is gonna be the first guest I have on. So let's see how it goes, and y'all enjoy. What's going on, guys? So as I said in the intro, today we're gonna have my first guest on. This is my boy Thomas. Thomas, introduce yourself, pretty please.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Oh, so Thomas, just a quick backstory about you. About how long have you been watching wrestling?
Wow. 2000, I want to say middle of 2008 was when I first started watching.
Okay. So, kind of like a OG, if you will.
I'm a little OG. I was
Okay.
late for the 90s, but I still went back and watched all that stuff.
Oh, yes, sir. Love seeing Jeff Hardy go crazy on Umaga,
Love
Swanton
it.
Bomb. Okay, Thomas. So, as I said in the intro today, me and Thomas are going to give our Backlash reviews, and then we're going to transition into going over the top 5 wrestlers in today's era. So, let's just dive into it, Thomas.
I want to say first off about Backlash, the
Okay.
crowd was absolutely insane.
Yes, that is a very important thing to note. Myself, I think that the crowd was probably the best we've seen probably since Mania. I mean,
I was thinking that
yeah.
either like Mania, it's up there with Mania and that show they did in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest.
Yeah.
That crowd was pretty hyped too, so it's up there.
Like, bro, this might be a hot take, but I think Mania should, like, 1 year Mania should be outside of the U.S. just to see the pop, bro.
I think they have to do that. They have to do that at some point because they announced the location of next year's Mania.
Yeah, it's gonna be at Vegas, so
Yeah.
the Sin City, baby. All right, but besides the crowd though, Thomas, all right, let's go match for match now. So the first match was the Randy Orton and Kevin Owens tag match against Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, I believe is how you say it.
The whole bloodline.
Okay.
Personally, I didn't hate that match. The match started off really hot, and a lot of furniture was used. I mean, they had chairs, they had everything.
Okay,
they were going crazy.
Yes, sir. Question: do you think it was the right choice for the Bloodline to win, though? Right now, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't bear the bloodline right now.
Okay. I mean, my only and of course, Tom was what is it? His brother, his cousin, came under the ring.
Yeah.
Threw the ref out. And then, of course, as we all know, Solo spiked. I believe it's KO. So, I mean, the way I see it, though, honestly, Thomas, is I see this as a bigger setup for like the future of the Bloodline, if that makes sense.
They're definitely setting something up with it.
Yeah, because we also got Umaga-san, who can come anytime. And so once you bring him into it, and then we all fucking know that Roman Reigns is coming back sometime.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think that overall, I think that the match was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was straight.
I think that I mean, me personally, I would have loved to see KO and Randy Orton win, but that's just me being biased and hating the fucking Bloodline because I mean, as I said before, I think it's a bunch of lackeys. And Solo is just there being a fucking bully. So
of course, but I mean, it's coming somewhere down the line, bro. Bloodline versus Bloodline. War games.
Like I said, I think that the ideal the dream scenario, right, is we get to like Survivor Series and we have Team Roman against Team Rock. Oh my god.
Yes. And so you're saying like Roman's side would be like the face, like the good guys?
Yeah, like
that would
Roman's,
be cool.
Because I forgot when it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, but the Bloodline fucked up Jimmy Uso though now. So Like, to me, that's going to cause him to, like, turn back to face, and then him and Jay are going to have to reunite, bro.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
So, but overall, I think the Randy and KO versus Solo and Tonga was, I would say, a 7 out of 10 match. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
that's
straight.
valid. I wouldn't rate it more than a 7. I think
Yeah,
7 is fair though.
yeah. Okay, moving on. We got Bailey, who won the triple threat match.
Mhm.
It was against, I believe, Naomi
It
and
was Naomi and Tiffany
Tiffany
Stratton.
Stratton. Yes, sir. But Bailey won that bitch, though.
Bailey did win that. Personally, I would have loved to see Tiffany win that. That's just me. But
Yeah,
I mean, Bailey, she just recently won it, and she's got to hold on to it for a little bit.
yeah. I would say my biggest takeaway from this match, and I'll circle back to Bailey after this, but Tiffany Stratton is fucking amazing, guys. I don't
Dude, she's
know,
great.
like, I don't know if y'all seen her in NXT, but holy shit, boys.
She went dummy in the next season. She still is, bro. She's amazing in the ring.
She really is. Now her mic skills probably aren't the best right now, but
Mm,
I'll think that'll come with time and to actually flesh out her character.
yeah.
But bro, she really impressed me in that match. And you know what? Same thing for Naomi.
Oh
Like
yeah.
like I know that it's been a minute since she's been in like the main event scene, for like the
Yeah.
titles and shit. But hey, that crowd was loving her. She was feeding off the crowd. She was fucking making hella moves. Her and Tiffany Stratton really,
Mm.
really impressed me that match. But as you said, though, I mean, it was Bailey's title to defend here because, I mean, let's just be honest, guys. Nobody was fucking losing their belts at Backlash
Definitely not.
except for uh, a Japanese team that we're gonna talk about later. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right, Thomas. So back to Bailey. Do you think that she's gonna have a good long run right now, or like, or to basically ask it better, who do you think is her like main opponent that they're gonna have her like possibly lose the belt to in the future?
Um. I mean, I would love to see it be Tiffany. If I'm being
Okay,
honest, I would love for
okay,
it to be Tiffany. And talking about like her title reign, I think her title reign would be fine. We've never seen Bailey like with the title as a heel because like in the past she was always the face, right? You
yeah,
remember she would
yeah,
make the entrance and she'd have the
yeah.
freaking the blow up guys, the whole spiel. But I don't know. I mean, this is a different time for Bailey. I mean, her character's different. She's the bad guy, literally. So I don't know. I'm excited to see. I'm excited
Okay.
to see it.
Well, I know this is kind of nitpicking, but just kind of finishing talking about Bailey here, I would like to see her with a new finisher. I was going ahead and say
Yeah.
it. I think that little like knee thing she does to her opponent,
Yeah.
I think that's a good like setup for a finisher.
Mhm.
But that's just me. I think that her finisher needs to just be like a little bit better, or maybe go back to like the belly to Bailey or something like
Does
that.
she not do that anymore?
To my not, I don't think she did it at Mania or Backlash,
I don't
honestly.
remember because I didn't mind that move. I thought that was kind of
Yeah,
good for her.
but honestly, for some reason, the one person that always that comes to my mind about taking her title potentially, and I know this might be crazy, but Liv Morgan. I mean,
Yeah, that's very valid. God, I won't live to have the title.
because like as we all know, Becky won that bitch on Raw recently. The
Yeah.
um Rhea Ripley's belt because we
Yeah.
all know she's about to go get married to the guy from AEW.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy, baby. But Liv as a character, in which I don't know if you agree with this, Thomas, but it just seems like right now Liv's character is you do great, but you don't fucking finish it.
Yeah, but the thing that's not her fault.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is true, but that's just her character right now, though, bro.
I
Like,
know. And
I
I mean,
mean,
well, so, I mean, she just came back, right? Because she was
yeah,
out for a little bit, so she just came back. I think she's gotta kind of settle in and get right again. But I
yeah.
could definitely see her picking up the title, or at least I hope so, because she is. I mean, other than Rhea, she's my favorite women's superstar in the company.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, bro, NXT just gave us so many fucking new stars, though, both women and men,
Of
and
course.
not even talking about Tiffany Stratton, but there's still more women in the locker room that have championship pedigree. Like, have we forgotten about Charlotte fucking Flair? Question mark.
What is she?
Like,
Well, she is hurt. Yeah, she hurt her knee,
I
right?
mean, yeah, but still, though, like bro, me and you both know, Thomas, that she is going to come back
Yeah.
soon. You know,
Very
and
soon, actually, because I've seen videos of her like doing her rehab and stuff, and she's like
yeah,
doing very well.
and especially since her husband is back with the company now,
Hmm.
Andrade. So, I mean, like, hey, the women's division is finally, I think, getting the respect it's been wanting for these past years. You know?
And the respect it deserves. I
Yeah,
mean, shoot, it's been like the whole revolution thing that they had a
yeah,
few years
yeah.
back. I mean, that's real. I mean, the women are doing great, and I'm here for it. I love to see it.
Yeah, but the only thing I fear is that the division is really top heavy, you know, because
Yeah,
like just off rip, you got Rhea, you got Becky, you got Charlotte, you got Bailey.
yeah,
I'll go ahead and throw Liv Morgan up there just because her name value.
yeah.
Um, and I would probably put Naomi
Hmm.
and probably Tiffany Stratton as that might be a hot take, but I think Tiffany Stratton has already entered that upper elite tier of
Yeah.
maybe not having a belt right now, but definitely being in like contention every chance.
Hmm. I agree.
So, but moving on though, we got Damian Priest, the lesbian fucking Undertaker, did beat main event Jey Uso. Take it away, Thomas.
Let's see.
What was your initial thought when you saw this?
Um, I knew I knew Priest was gonna win. I
I
knew
mean,
Priest
yeah,
was gonna
yeah,
win. I feel like that's a given. But I didn't hate the match. Look, I am a big fan of Jey Uso. I'm not a hater by any means. I love his character right now. His look is
there's
there.
gonna be a but. There's gonna be a but.
The crowd loves him. I love him, dude. It's just super kick central, big dog. That's all he does. If
Uh,
he could, if he could expand his move set, I think that is what is limiting Jey Uso right now from
oh,
holding a title.
okay. Question though. Question real quick. Question. Do you agree with him using the spear now in his matches?
I think that's fine. I have
Okay.
nothing against
Okay.
it. His
Okay.
spear's fine. I think it looks cool.
Okay. So, um, I do agree with that. Piggybacking off of what you said. I do think that Jey Uso's moveset is kind of the same. I mean, in which the same could be said for Jimmy. Let's be honest here.
Hmm.
It's just super kick, 5-star splash, super
Yeah.
kick. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat. You know.
Of course.
Um, I do, however, think that Jey Uso is definitely one of the biggest baby faces right now since
Oh yeah.
Mania. I think that I do think that he's hella over, and he got hella over hella fast.
Very fast.
I just, I think maybe he could win it in the future, if that makes sense. But
Yeah.
I just do not see him. Kind of like what you said. I just do not see him as a top two belt holder for the
Hmm.
company. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, as harsh as that sounds, I do picture guys like Priest, McIntyre, Punk, even Seth Rollins, of course, and me being biased, I can even throw Finn Balor up there.
One
Uh,
hundred percent. That turn is coming, bro. It's
yeah.
coming.
Kind of shifting to Damien's side of things. I I'm I'll go ahead and say it. I don't care if I'm a fucking hater. I think Damien is. People talk about Cody being a boring champion. I think Damien is the boringest champion or the most boringest champion in the fucking company right now. I'm sorry. Um,
Eh,
I know, I know that might be a hot take, but
I wouldn't say that's a hot take. I like my thing with Damien. Of course, the jokes are funny about bisexual Undertaker, but I don't know. I think I mean this is definitely biased because I love Judgment Day,
Yeah, of course.
and of
Yeah.
course I love Finn Balor, but I know that turn's coming, and will be way better for Finn because once Finn turns on Damian and they
See,
clash,
yeah.
that is going to be it, bro. But I'm jumping the gun a little bit.
I
But
mean,
I don't know.
I don't.
I think Damian's okay for now. I don't see him holding it much longer. I don't
I
want
don't
him
know
to
about
hold it
that
much
now.
longer.
See, my opinion is I do think he'll hold that bitch till probably close to Mania, maybe a little after Mania.
Really?
Hold on now, possibly. But I mean, we all know the Judgment Day is fucked right now because number one, Rhea's out, and we all
Mm-hmm.
know that she was the real leader of that shit.
Yeah.
Hell, for the longest time, she was the only thing that was drawing their attention, like getting attention to them.
Yeah.
Number two, JD, I don't know what the fuck he's doing in that bitch. Dom's just been going crazy over Liv Morgan, which I don't blame him.
That's hilarious. I love how they have that going on. That's
And
so
then,
funny.
and then three, after that match, I don't know if y'all peeped it or not, but Damon was telling Finn and JD to like, hey guys, get the fuck away. Like I want to do this by myself. But I do think that Judgment Day is going to end. I would kind of hope at Survivor Series with the Bloodline, but we just don't know when Rhea Ripley's going to come back though.
Yeah.
So that to me, Rhea is the biggest question mark for the Judgment Day right now with her timetable.
If I can add on to what you were saying about at the end of the match when Damien was like yelling at Finn.
Oh
And
yeah,
was it JD or Dom? I forget who else was out there.
it
But
was JD and Finn Balor. Yes sir.
yeah. And but the thing is, on Raw, I think it was the last episode of Raw, uh, they were all out in the ring cutting a promo, and Damien like apologized to all of them. So they're just kind of making everybody look buddy, you know.
Yeah, but to me though, that's the cracks in their armor right now. Like
Yeah,
so.
it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last.
Well, I mean,
And I know you said that you think he's gonna hold on to the title until Mania. I don't think it'll be that long because that is a long time.
okay. So for you, in your opinion, when do you think he'll potentially lose it?
Oh gosh. I mean, this is just a shot in the dark. I'll say 5 months, maybe 5 more months.
When SummerSlam is in, is it June or July?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
All right,
I've
hold on.
never been good at remembering pay-per-view dates.
All right, hold on, guys. This is live, as y'all can tell. I'm about to look it up right now. SummerSlam 2024.
Chat, let us know.
Oh snap! It is August 3rd. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we have some time. We have some time.
Mhm.
Until SummerSlam. So you might be on. Hey, you might be onto something. Potentially. Potentially.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see him holding it for very long.
Okay, so just a last question about Damien. Well, with Damien, in your opinion, right? Give me two guys who you can see taking the belt off of him. Then.
Finn Balor is easy number one.
Okay.
Um, I want. All right, so this is my thing. I would absolutely love to see Punk have that title. But
See.
this is my thing, though. You just know it's Punk doesn't have anything to do with that right now. It's Punk and Drew. They've got their own thing going. They're
Yeah.
talking. They're talking that mess on Twitter and stuff, and it's hilarious. By the way, I love to see it.
Yeah. It's
But
like two exes just fighting. But
yeah,
continue.
but I mean, I would love to see Punk have it. I don't see that anytime soon because he's
He's
circle
injured.
jerking with Drew. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's still
But
injured.
okay. Well, to me, I do agree with the Finn Balor take. The only thing I have for Finn Balor is if he does beat him,
Hmm.
I do think that they have to make the demon like look fucking look decent, comparable at least, if you will.
I feel
Like,
like they have to bring out the demon for that. They can't have just normal Finn
but see, the
versus
thing is,
Damien.
though, bro, is that what the past 2, 3 times they brought the demon, he's been fucked. So,
Well, in the demon's defense, at at Mania against Edge
it,
in the Hell in a Cell, I honestly think if Finn didn't get cut up or whatever, I still think Finn was supposed to win that match, bro. Because look, I'm not trying to sit here and act like I know Edge personally. I mean, I've met the man and I've
yeah,
seen plenty of interviews. Edge will always be in favor of putting a superstar over himself.
I will
And there
say,
is not a shadow of a doubt that Edge did
okay,
not want
yeah.
to put Finn over at that Mania. Finn was supposed to win that match, and I will stand on that.
Okay, I will agree with you because I do think that Edge would definitely put somebody over in benefit to the company. You know,
Yes.
like to like raise WWE like higher than what he found it.
And shoot, think about it. Edge is the one who started Judgment Day.
Yeah, funny
Edge
enough.
started Judgment Day, and he got all of the younger talent to build the team. He got Rhea, he got
Yeah.
Damien, he got Finn.
Well, Damon's kind of almost 50, but okay, yeah.
How old is Damien?
Damon's legit like I legit think he's like 40, 41, something like that.
I can't
So,
tell if he's 33 or if he's 63. I can't tell.
but going back to the question though, besides Finn's number one as well, and that's just me being biased. I don't give a
Hmm.
fuck. I do not care. I will gladly love to see Finn Balor get one more solo champion run in him before he fucking retires. Because
For sure.
Finn's almost 50 as well. So
Is he really?
yeah,
Bro, he's still out there moving, though, bro.
well, he still gets fucking pinned every fucking time. But I
That's not
digress.
his fault.
Well, I digress. But I think the number two. This might be a hot take, and
Let
this is
me hear it.
coming out of left field, but we have to start talking about Braun Breaker, bro.
I like that.
I mean, maybe not as soon as SummerSlam, of course, but I do think that his trajectory is the main event scene, bro. Because let's just face it, he killed it in the Rumble. He looked like a fucking monster. His move set is fucking phenomenal. He's a legit specimen in the ring.
Do you think they would throw him? They would just off rip throw him into the world heavyweight title scene? Do you think
See,
they would make him
okay.
go for like Intercontinental or US first?
See, that's also a good question. In my opinion, I think the plan to get him into the main event scene right
Uh-huh.
would probably start at either next year or this year's Rumble or
Uh-huh.
this year's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because as we did see, Priest held that bitch till right at the very last fucking minute. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like Priest held that bitch for like a whole year. So I do see them potentially letting maybe not letting him win the Rumble right now, but letting him to get to like the top five, you know, or like
Yeah,
top
I
four.
don't see him winning the whole Rumble
Yeah,
yet.
no. But then we talk about the Money in the Bank though. There, I mean, he could potentially be in that match, you know,
For
at
sure,
that
yeah.
time. But I um I would just like to see Braun Breaker be pushed up to that level because I do think that he is going that way up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a timetable right now. I would also like to throw this is kind of out of left field, but LA Knight, yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
um, I do know that since Mania, you know, Knight hasn't really had anything to do right now.
Yeah.
Um, in which I do know that he's still fucking over right now.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see him in a future feud with potential Priest. Um, so I know I said two, but hey, I'm sorry I had to throw in three.
That's fine. I mean, I like this. I like those picks. Those sound good.
But getting back to Backlash though, the second to last match was Cargill and Bianca beat the Kabuki Warriors for the tag team belts.
That match was dog shit.
Um, I
I'm just
see.
saying, bro. Dude, that match was botched central, big dog.
See, I do agree it wasn't the best, but I will say that there were some certain spots there that that I was like, holy shit, you know, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool. But
Jade is she's good as fuck.
okay, well, go. All right, let's just dive right into it. Thomas, let's start with Jade and Bianca. Okay,
Uh
do you think? Okay, how long do you see them actually holding on to these belts now?
huh. I would see. I don't see them dropping it anytime soon because I mean Jade,
Really? Okay.
she's just recently kind of gotten into the in ring action. I mean she's
Yeah.
been in the company for God knows how long, but they finally just brought her up
Yeah.
to
Since
have
the
matches and
Rumble.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I see him holding it for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Who would beat them? Please don't ask me that because I couldn't tell you. I
Yeah.
don't know who would beat them, but I see him holding on to it a little bit. Nothing crazy.
Okay. Now, do you think that they lose it like just by being beat, just plainly getting like outbeat or just beat down? That's
Uh
wow. That's a weird way to say that. I'm sorry,
huh.
guys. But okay. Number one, do you think they just lose them bitches, or number two, do you think one of them turns on the other and thus creating their feud into like Mania or the next big pay per view?
Dude, that feud would be so sick between them two.
I mean, me personally, I do think that's like the end goal for them two is for them to fight at like Mania or something like that. You know,
That would be a banger.
it would be. It would be a banger. Just two, just brutes, just fucking
Just going
going
at it.
at it.
That would be sick. That would be really sick.
Now switching over to the Kabuki Warriors. I do think uh that they didn't really get disrespected in the title run, but
Mm.
they I do think they were like overlooked. You know.
I
Um,
agree. Yeah.
I do think that Asuka hasn't gotten the respect that she fucking desperately deserves, just being a in-ring performer. Um,
I don't like that they. She was chilling as a solo competitor, bro.
yeah, yeah, shit.
That's where she
Uh,
shines, bro. She's not. I don't think she needs to be in like a tag team like that. I think solo is where she shines.
okay,
Because
so
I mean, shoot, back in NXT, way back in the day, she was winning and holding on to that thing,
well,
going
even
crazy.
be like even before though the Kabuki Warriors was a thing, she was still killing shit as a
Oh
solo
yeah,
competitor. You know,
absolutely, absolutely.
because I mean she did beat Bianca Belair, bro, solo. So
Uh-huh.
like she's not just some scrub out there, bro. You
Oh,
know.
she's definitely not. I've got my respect for Asuka. She's a damn dog.
But like also though, like where do you think the Kabuki Warriors go from here though? Like, do you think that they
I don't see them. I don't. I think they split up here soon.
okay? Because my question was going to be, do you think they turn on each other like potentially Bianca and Jay does, or do you think they just continue with this Kabuki Warrior thing and go after Bianca and them
Uh, so Kabuki Warriors, it's Asuka, the other chick, and Dakota Kai's in there too, right?
and Elo Sky, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think here soon they start to butt heads and they kind of separate.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that noise, guys. Maverick, my dog is he. Little fun fact for you guys, little nugget for you. Maverick always lays by me when I'm recording these podcasts. He's a good dog, bro.
He wants to be included.
So if y'all hear a dog in the background, I'm sorry. That's my boy Maverick. But so the last match of Backlash was, of course, Cody Rhodes in his first title defense against AJ Styles.
Heat. Absolute
So
heat.
Thomas, what is your biggest takeaway from the main event at Backlash? Go ahead.
I loved it. I really
Okay.
did love it. I thought it was overall a great match. I love that they let AJ have a title match.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was a great person, like a great first challenge for Cody in his
Yeah.
first title defense.
Okay.
Great choice. Overall, I thought the match was great. AJ pulled out that one move. I saw it on Twitter. It's like you set him up for an AA and
I
you
know
like
what you're talking about.
flip him.
Yeah.
I forget what you call
The
that, but
shit, the burning hammer, something like that.
yes, yes.
Yep.
When he pulled that move out, that was sick. Why Cody kicked out at one?
That was crazy, bro. I saw that, bro. I'm so glad you said that. I saw that, and the first thing that came to my mind was when Kenny Omega kicked out of
Yeah.
the one-winged angel from Ospreay at one. That shit was insane, dude.
Yeah, that the kick out at one was kind of crazy, but no, I like the match overall. Both great wrestlers in ring, they're phenomenal. They put on a great show, and the crowd was hyped. I mean, it was great all around.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I would even go as far as saying this was the best match post Mania so far, honestly.
Oh yeah, I think I can get behind that.
You know, I will say, of course, it did start out kind of slow, of course,
Hmm.
at first, but towards the end of that match, holy shit, we legit saw Cody Rhodes' full arsenal.
Oh yeah.
He was doing the kicks. That fucking Cody cutter he did was fucking insane.
Yep.
Off the fucking the turnbuckle, bro.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Love that move.
And also, we also got to see AJ Styles still get after it,
Oh
which was
yeah.
good to see.
That was great to see. I mean, AJ, he's he's up there, bro. AJ
Yeah,
is up there. He's great.
his prime is kind of entering its lighter or latter stage of his career, towards
Yeah,
the end. But that match proved that AJ can still go out there and still fucking cook up a 5-star match randomly,
for sure. I mean, shoot, I remember when AJ debuted at the Rumble, and when whatever year that was. I think that was the year that Triple H won it or something. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I remember when he came out. I was like, no way, we got AJ in WWE. That is so sick. Because I mean, shoot, I watched him in TNA. He was
Of
going dummy in
course.
TNA, bro.
Bro, if y'all don't know who AJ Styles was in TNA, please go and watch. Please
Do
do some
yourselves a
research.
favor. Do yourselves a
Yes.
favor,
Him and
please.
him and Perk Angle in TNA fucking cook, guys. But
Insane.
talking about the future now, okay?
Hmm.
Where does Cody go, in your opinion, now? Like, where is the next challenger coming from?
I don't know who, but my thing is, bro, he has. I know some people are kind of hating on Cody's title reign,
Mm-hmm.
saying he's boring or whatever, bro. He has to keep defending the title as much as possible. He has to keep doing that. He can't just be like, "Oh, here comes a pay-per-view that no one really cares about. I'm not going to defend my
Yeah.
title." He cannot do that. He can't start pulling a Romy Momy. He can't be doing that. He can't be
Yeah.
doing that. Cody has to be a fighting champion like my boy Seth Rollins was.
Yeah,
Seth was
shout out to
defending
Seth.
that bitch
He
every
was.
Monday night, bro. I'm not saying that Cody has to defend it every Monday night. I'm not saying that. But he has to defend every pay-per-view. And I trust him that he will put on great matches because, I mean, it's Cody Rhodes. He's going to put on a great match. You could put him in the ring with a napkin and he would put on a great match. I promise he would.
Shout out to the napkin, dude.
Shout out to the napkin, bro. The ultimate
So,
heel.
okay then. So, in your opinion, right? Who do you think they pick, or who is the next guy that they put Cody against? Because
Who you
I
think?
I think the right answer is LA Knight, just because he lost to AJ in the number one contender spot, right?
Yeah.
But then didn't he beat AJ at Mania?
Who?
Knight.
Yes, I
I'm
think
pretty
so.
positive he beat him.
If I
So
remember.
I do think that maybe LA Knight, because like I said earlier, LA Knight's not doing a fucking thing right now.
Yeah.
Like, unless he goes for Logan Paul's belt, for the US belt, which I do think that's his end goal here. Um, I mean, he's still over, bro.
He is, yeah.
Yes, it'll be two baby faces, but at the same time, though, I do think that match would be fucking amazing. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down for that. But if we're talking about someone else that I think this will definitely be down the line,
I
well,
already know who
Seth
you're gonna
Rollins,
say.
if Seth Rollins, when he comes back from surgery, bro, his injury, dude, Cody,
Yeah.
look, hear me out, man. Just hear me out. Bro, when Cody came back to WWE at Mania, it was against Seth, and they had that whole feud. You remember the Hell in the Cell match with the
Yeah,
torn pec?
3-0. 3-0 his ass, bro. 3-0'd
Dude,
him.
dude, that feud, if Seth Rollins comes back, different character, I want him to have a different character when Seth Rollins comes back.
So who would he be then? Would he go back to like the Monday Night Messiah possibly, or
I
go
hope
back?
not that. Please, not that.
How about the Beast Slayer? You know,
Shoot, Beast Slayer, King Slayer, any of that freaking authority Seth Rollins, bro.
love it.
I want him to change his character. I love the crowd singing and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. But that's been going on for a while. I think for Seth to really turn it up a notch when he comes back, he needs to kind of revamp his character, come up with something.
Yeah.
Heel, I think Seth needs to go absolute full blown heel.
Really now? So
Absolute, because I mean Cody he can't be a bad guy right now, bro.
well, from what I saw this TikTok of what the Undertaker was talking about Cody.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Undertaker, but take qualities to be a fucking phenomenal heel though right now.
Yeah.
But I do think that he's just so over right now as a babyface, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That I just do not see him turning heel. Maybe if he loses the title, you know.
I could see if he lost the title, he could go heel. I could see
just
that.
straight like fuck all this mode and just start fucking up people.
Yeah.
But another guy who I want to briefly talk about in this whole title discussion is Gunther, bro.
Yeah. I forgot about him for a second.
I do think that Cody wouldn't be opposed to having a match with him at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be a fucking bare knuckle just beat down of a match. I do think that Gunther. I also think that Gunther will probably win Ring or King of the Ring as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that Gunther is going to be in that title. Like, what the fuck am I trying to say here? That title picture. There we go.
Yeah.
But I do think that Gunther is going to be in that bitch. Probably not like anytime soon. But I think closer to like the Rumble, closer to like Mania. I do see him as like one of the like the top 3 contenders there though.
So you're saying right now you see Gunther winning King of the Ring?
I would,
because I have a little bit of a different take.
I mean, not
He's making it to the finals. I don't want him to win though.
Not trying to get off topic here, but I do think that Gunther, kind of like what you said, if he doesn't win that bitch, he's gonna be in the fucking final, bro. I'm sorry.
For sure. But I know we're getting a little off topic a little bit, but Dragunov, bro.
Oh, of
Give
course.
me Dragunov and Gunther in the finals.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
But see, the thing I'm scared of, and it might happen, is I'm scared that Jey Uso is gonna beat Dragunov though.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. That's the next match.
Just because Jey Uso is so over right now, you know, and Dragunov is good as fuck, bro. And I would even argue he's a better wrestler than Jey right now.
100%. 110%.
But just based off the fact that Jey is so over right now, bro, I do think they'll let him beat out Dragunov, sadly.
I don't want to see that happen. I hope it doesn't happen, but who knows?
But going back to Backlash and Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles, though, how about AJ Styles, though? What do you think is next up for him? Do you think he goes potentially for Priest's belt, maybe? Or what do you think?
I would like that. I would like that. Seeing AJ go after the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, because AJ, fun fact, AJ Styles did lose to Seth Rollins whenever they first made that belt at
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, because Mania was watching that match actually, because
it
was at Night of Champions, yep.
Yeah, that was a good match too.
Yeah. But I could see AJ going down to that title, and honestly, I would not be mad if they let him win that bitch at least once, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that belt is good for like guys who maybe are good, but not like the main event guys, if that makes sense. Guys like,
I mean, shoot, that's the reason the belt was made.
Yeah.
Or one of the reasons, because no one could beat freaking Roman.
Yeah, but like guys like Priest, Finn Balor, AJ, LA Knight, Gunther even, and hell, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk even.
Shoot, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I do think that AJ could potentially go down to that heavyweight belt, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, they might get him into a feud with Logan Paul. Possibly, I could see that happening.
Have they not done that feud yet?
I don't think they have actually. No,
I don't think I remember that. Yeah.
because I mean, y'all may not have seen it, but Logan Paul's getting kind of fucked right now because Prime's getting sued.
Mhm.
You got his whole podcast shit and the thing that happened with George and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but
They could definitely tie that into a storyline.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
because now they're like having like Logan's like friends come. Like Speed was at Mania. Speed also announced the fucking draft picks, which was
Yeah.
kind of cool. But how about you though, Thomas? What's your future predictions for AJ Styles?
I could see him going after World Heavyweight Championship. I think
Okay.
that title would look good on him. I think if he could definitely win it. He could 100% win that, and I would be fine with it if he won that, and let him hold on to it for a few months.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Like I said,
Go back to his old theme song though, please
yeah.
God. I don't know what the hell they're not cooking. They did not cook.
Like I said though, guys, this match was a definite 10 out of 10 without a doubt.
Great match, loved it
Definite best match on the card.
for sure.
Just last little thoughts. I do think that AJ Styles proved himself once again.
Mhm.
And I also think that this proved that Cody Rhodes just isn't a fucking boring ass champion either, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's just the Roman fans. They're talking shit about Cody,
yeah, that is
and it's
fucking
so
true.
annoying. It's so annoying. Cody is doing just fine as champion, and if you think otherwise, then
You're the problem.
you're an
No,
you're an idiot.
sorry.
You're an idiot.
Okay, so just to wrap up our reviews on Backlash, Thomas, give me a ranking out of 10, and then explain to me what your last little thoughts are.
Like 1 out of 10 of the whole show.
Yes, sir.
I'd give it. An 8.5 out of 10. I think overall it was a great show. I mean, especially coming off of Mania.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think it
yeah.
was a good. It was a good show. Kinda. I don't know how to put that into words, but overall, I thought it was a good show. I mean, obviously, it can't compare to Mania, but it was a great show. Crowd was absolutely insane. That made it even better. The matches were straight. Just more building on the current storylines going on in WWE.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't. That's all you ask for, really. So I liked it. It was straight.
Okay. So, do you think it was definitely good?
Yeah, for sure. It was
Okay.
good.
Yeah. I would agree with you. I would probably give it a 8 out of 10. Can't speak.
Yeah.
Um, I do think that I honestly think that having less matches made it kind of better, because it like
Yeah.
wasn't just like a drag fest, like it just
hmm
like one match just drug on forever.
That's my thing, bro. I don't. That's the thing with WrestleMania now, since they split it up into 2 nights, bro.
Yeah, shit just drags on. Shout out to that.
Back in my day, I sound like an old ass when I say that, but back in my day, it was one night. If
Yeah.
you make it on that one night, you're on the show. You're not. Oh, I'm on night one. I'm on night two. Nah, that one night, you're on there. You're on there.
Well, I know a lot of people were pissed off for that Jimmy and Jay match for being complete dog shit, but
It's just super kick central. That they're ruining that move for me, and that's my favorite move.
but going back to Backlash though, I do think the crowd really kind of carried the show, honestly.
Definitely, yeah.
But I do think that the matches were solid. I think that having less made the matches better overall.
Mhm.
I think the main event killed it. I think the start match killed it, and
Mhm.
I think the match of the night obviously has to go to Cody against AJ. It has
For
to go.
sure, certified banger.
But moving on to the next topic, my boy Thomas here made his list of his top 5 current wrestlers.
Mhm.
And so me and him are going to go over our list again. Well, my list and his list, and
Yeah.
just give our thoughts on it. So, Thomas, go ahead and give me your top 5 real quick.
All right. So my top one and my top two. This definitely comes down to bias for me. and I know that you'll still agree with me on this one because it just comes down to bias.
Oh, you know
But
where are you going? Go ahead.
at one, I have Seth Rollins, obviously.
Course,
But at
okay.
two, I've got Will. I've got Will at two.
Okay, okay.
All right. Now, I'm very biased with Seth. I will admit it. Seth Rollins is my boy. I've watched him since the beginning of the Shield. I watched him before that in NXT
Yes,
when
sir.
he beat freaking Jinder Mahal for the title. Like, I remember that. Overall, Seth, I mean, phenomenal in the ring. Even if his knees are done, he doesn't need those knees. He doesn't need legs. He'll put on a good match. I mean, on the mic, insane. When he was feuding with Roman and he
Oh,
went
yeah.
full Joker mode, that was sick.
I will say, though, and sorry to cut you off
You're
or to
good.
interrupt, but I will say, in which I did say this in my list video, but the one thing that Seth by far does better than Will Ospreay is
Mike,
yes, it's definitely
yeah,
talking on the mic. Now, in ring, I would argue the opposite.
yeah.
That Will is kind of better than Seth in the ring.
Will's younger, right?
Yes, by
Okay,
I think Will just hit 30. So
yeah,
Will is definitely still in his prime.
yeah,
But I do respect that start though.
yeah. And leading over to Will, I mean, like you said, I agree. I just think on the mic skills, Seth hasn't beat,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, in the ring, Will, he's damn demon. He
Oh,
does
of
it all. Is
course.
he's sick. I'll give him that.
Like
Entrance is great. Crowd loves him. I mean,
like legit. My argument is that Will Osprey is in ring only. I think he's the best right now of
hmm
AEW, WWE, New Japan, NXT. I think he is the best in ring performer right now.
I feel like if you ask any wrestling fan who their number one current wrestler is, the options are either going to be Seth Rollins, Will Ospreay, or I don't know who else. Well,
Probably
I'll just say those two for now before I get to my other picks.
okay.
But moving on, at number three, I put Cody Rhodes.
Really? Okay.
Yes,
See.
and especially after his last match with AJ.
Okay. See, that's fair. See, I
That
did my
that
list
made me
before
change my mind.
Backlash, so
Yeah.
yeah. But my three was Roman Reigns. But
I've
my
got Roman in there. I've got him in there.
okay. But the reason for Roman being three for me, it's just like I said, like even though his matches were boring as shit and stuff like that,
hmm
like we have to face facts here, and I know it's contradicting, but we have to face facts that he made that belt what it is now,
For sure.
you know, and like he did in a way bring back wrestling, you know.
He did. I mean, the bloodline story was great. It was great. And I know it was drawn out for so long.
It was,
And I
it
know
was,
there was so much BS about, oh, he might lose. No, he's not. Oh, he might lose. No, he's not. But dude, that was part of the story, man. And
yeah.
looking back on it, that story was awesome.
Like I
It really
said,
was.
like I said in my list video, I do think that storyline could arguably be the best, if not the best, in WWE history.
I can get with that for sure. It was
Like
phenomenal.
just based on, and even now, it's still going, bro.
Yes, it's still, yeah, that's right.
Like the shit is still going post Mania, so
Yeah.
that's why I have Roman at three, and I do agree with you at Cody at three. Like I said, I did this list before Backlash, but I still kind of agree with it though. But I
hmm
do agree also with Cody being number three. But
Yeah. All right. So at number four, I put MJF.
okay, see, I kind of got some flack from Landon and some other homies from not having him in my top five.
hmm
But my only reasoning is just because he hasn't been on TV in fucking what
He
months,
has.
bro.
It's been a while.
Like now, don't get me wrong, bro. Whenever he does come back, holy shit, AEW's gonna be cooking, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to make people mad with this, and I hope I do because I think it's funny. AEW's in a damn ditch right now.
It has been. However, here recently it has been cooking
It's
slowly
been
but
cooking a
surely.
little bit. Slowly, it has been cooking recently. But compared to WWE right now, currently, it's no contest. WWE's on top.
Yeah. See,
At,
right.
at one point in
Yeah.
time, AEW was up there with WWE. I'm
Yeah.
not denying that. It was up there. But right now, they're cooking a little bit. They're cooking a little bit, and I'm glad to see it because I'm not a WWE fan. I'm a wrestling fan,
There you go.
meaning
Okay.
I like WWE, I like AEW, I like NXT. I don't want to say I don't watch TNA. I don't watch TNA,
Well,
but
see, like, and this is off topic, kinda, but I I just think if AEW got their like pay per view production a little bit
hmm
better,
yeah,
I
yeah,
I think they would be on par. Not maybe not like doing better than WWE right now, but at least on par
hmm
because like Triple H went back to like the old style of pay per views, like with like the the entrance being kind of smaller,
yeah,
and shit like that. And like I'm loving this new and then now just branching off of the production value. But Sami Zayn's entrance at fucking Mania, where like they're like outside the stadium and like walking in, and
yeah.
then you
That's cool.
see, and then like we see like the backstage a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
I
cool
think I think it is very fucking cool. But I also think that it is like upped their production value though tenfold.
for sure. Yeah, I mean Triple H, he's cooking. That's all I gotta say. He's cooking right now.
But
He
for
knows what
now,
the people want.
oh, of course. But for my number four though, I had Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Kind of just because like the run he's been on, like back to back Rumble winners, beat Roman Reigns, and then like you said, just beat AJ Styles, and in that AJ Styles match showed his full capability in the ring.
hmm
So
Yeah, I can already tell that our top list it's very similar. It's just like our positioning
yeah,
of our picks are a little different. But at 5, I put Roman.
wow, really?
I
Okay,
I mean, I can't deny Roman. He's he's up there, bro. He has
oh,
to
of
be
course, yeah,
because I mean, like we were talking about the Bloodline story, that was awesome. But his aura, bro.
yes.
I mean, you hear that music hit, you know,
Put the ones up,
put the
baby.
ones up, dude. I mean, it's his entrance is great.
Yes,
His I think he's okay in the ring. I mean, spear, Superman punch,
it's
guillotine, all
basic
that's
though.
cool. It's a
Yeah,
little basic, but I mean, I guess it's cool. It's cool. I mean, his look is cool. I mean, I think he's fine, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what much else to say about Roman.
See
He's cool.
my five was Kenny Omega. Um,
Yeah,
but right now Kenny just announced that injury shit, which
that's why I don't have him in this.
yeah, I mean that's fair, but I just think that Kenny has been a fucking dominant figure, especially in like New Japan, in
Yeah.
which like most, well, I would say most casuals who
hmm
watch wrestling probably don't watch New Japan and shit like that. They just watch WWE.
Yeah.
But I think just his whole body of work and his in the ring as well as his mic skills. Yes, bro. Kenny to me deserves like the utmost respect to at least put him in this list, bro.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
but and then my two HMs was Trick Williams and
Oh.
Samoa Joe.
Ooh. I like that. I like that. My honorable mentions. Uh, I have it written down right here, but I really don't like it anymore.
Hey, go for it, bro.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put Wesley.
Okay, okay,
He just recently showed up on NXT. I think he's back.
okay.
I was hoping that he would get called up,
Yeah,
but now that I think about it, he's gonna cook in NXT regardless. Let the boy do his thing.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna do his thing. I mean, he's got. I mean, you got Trick down there. You
Bro,
got Carmelo.
him and Trick Williams' feud is going to feed families, dude.
It's
Oh my
insane, bro.
god.
It's gonna be so good. Gonna be so good. And just to get my other honorable mention out of the way, you will not expect this. I'm gonna go Swerve.
Okay, I like that pick actually because,
Hmm.
like I said, my other one was Samoa Joe, and as we
Yeah,
all know, Swerve beat him to get the belt in
yeah,
AEW.
yeah.
So,
I
you
fuck
know
with
what?
Swerve, bro.
I think that's fitting. Now, I gotta ask, what makes you drawn to Swerve?
Dude, his look, your look is a big thing for me.
Okay,
Cool. Yeah, yeah,
we're
you can
talking
be
about
cool in the ring,
we're talking about like
but
aesthetic or just like the
aesthetic,
okay,
in ring, I love his moves. He's very clean in the ring.
okay, that's fair.
Um, I love his moveset. He has a good look to him. His entrance is there. Crowd seems to like him.
Oh, of
He
course,
he
dude.
he's the package right now. He's cool.
See, that was my that was why I kind of picked Trick Williams because first of
Hmm.
all, I don't care what nobody fucking says. I think he has the best entrance right now
Oh
besides Cody
yeah,
Rhodes with Whoop That Trick,
that's
bro.
awesome.
Just imagine at like a Mania in the future, right? Sold out,
Gosh,
all singing Whoop That Trick. Just imagine that. And
that would be absolutely wild.
plus like Trick is a fucking absolute freak in the fucking ring, bro. No homo, of course. But
Yeah.
like his moveset is pretty good, dude. It's pretty athletic. It's pretty agile. It's just my only gripe with him, bro. It's his fucking finisher, the trick shot. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not a fan of it, dude. I'm sorry.
It has such a good name though.
It does. It just like I don't know if like he just maybe has to like speed it up, or something. But like I would honestly rather him use Daniel Bryan's running knee than that bullshit. That's just me.
Yeah, the running knee would be cool too. But I mean, overall, I think uh Swerve, he's cool. Overall, I think he's cool. He's cooking right now. He's gonna cook
Oh
with that
yeah,
title.
absolutely. But like the same thing with Roman or Kenny.
Uh huh.
Like I had to put Samoa Joe on a list like this, bro, just because of his body of work as well as his fucking mic skills are second to none.
Oh my God, he's insane on the mic.
He legit killed Swerve when he said that he knows that Swerve knows what it feels like at a fucking Diddy party. That shit. He should be locked up for fucking war crimes for that shit, bro. Oh my
Samoa
gosh.
Joe, he gives no fucks, bro.
Bro, WWE fumbled him so hard, bro.
So hard, bro.
But so your list is go ahead.
Let me see. All right.
That's Seth.
So we got Seth, we got Will Ospreay, we got Cody Rhodes, MJF, Roman Reigns. And the honorable mentions are Swerve and Wesley.
Okay, my list is one Will Ospreay, two Seth Rollins, three Roman, four Cody Rhodes, five Kenny Omega. Then HM's is Trick Williams and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, our top fives were very similar. They're just placed a little different.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly though, like there's like making a list like this, guys. It's tough as fuck,
It is.
especially in wrestling because you got to factor in the mic skills, the in ring skills, the like the pop that they get, the or just like Thomas said, like a whole bunch of things have to be considered in making lists like this.
Yeah, and like to all the listeners listening, literally go in your phone right now into your notes and try and rank your top five current wrestlers. It's tough.
Yes,
It is very tough.
exactly. But well, I think we covered all of it though. Thomas, good shit.
Yeah, man. That was a nice little talk. We were yapping for about an hour.
Well, guys, I appreciate y'all for listening for this episode. Expect Thomas on for future episodes.
Yeah.
We plan on the next one to talk about kind of the history of wrestling and to give our top five of all time. That's gonna be a fucking banger.
I will cook.
We also plan to get on our golly. English is a hard fucking subject to speak, dude.
It is, isn't it?
But we also plan on getting into Star Wars a little bit, yes, sir. And we also plan on coming out with some video game episodes as well. So
Oh
stay
yeah.
tuned for those. But go ahead and say your list one more time, Thomas, and I'll say mine.
I got you. I got you. All right. In order, we got Seth Rollins, Will Ospreay, Cody Rhodes, MJF, Roman Reigns, and then honorable mentions are Swerve and Wesley.
All right, and then once again, guys, mine is Will Ospreay at 1, 2 Seth, 3 Roman, 4 Cody Rhodes, and 5 Kenny Omega, with the HMs being Trick Williams and Samoa Joe. If you guys would, feel free to leave a comment in the God bless. My mind is just blank, dude.
Leave a comment in the comments.
Also,
give us low key in the comments of the pod. Give us your top 5.
there we go.
I want y'all's
There we
opinions.
go.
I'm curious what y'all think.
Also, guys, just a PSA. I finally found out how to put my podcast on YouTube. I will link that in the description below of this podcast on Spotify. So if y'all would, feel free to check it out on YouTube. It's just gonna be audio only for right now, but YouTube gives me and my God bless, dude, my co-host. There we go. More opportunity to interact with you guys on YouTube and in the comment section. So please feel free to go check these out on YouTube as well. And like Thomas said, guys, give us y'all's thoughts on these lists. You know, whose list y'all agree with more. And hell, give us y'all's top 5 as well. But it's been fun, though, Thomas. Hey.
Oh, yeah. I had a good time. That was lit. I'm excited for the next pod.
All right, though, guys. Well, this has been the Too Young Podcast with our first guest, Thomas, on this episode. We should be bringing y'all another banger, hopefully within this time within less than a week. Sorry about that delay, guys. I've been dealing with life here recently, but the podcast grind's about to start again. About to get Thomas back on, and hopefully some more of the homies get back on. But last thoughts, Thomas?
No, I think that covers it. That was I feel like that was a banger episode. I'm excited to see what we got coming up.
Sir. All right, guys. This has been the Too Young Podcast. Y'all be on the lookout for the next episode coming next week, and y'all have a good day.
Peace.